Good morning, Bobcats. I'm Jacob Hodock.
And I'm Isabel.
And you're watching your RHS Bobcast.
Today is Friday, August 28th.
And here's today's news, starting with the top 3 outside of RHS. Yesterday, President Trump signed an executive order to change the name of Lake Ontario to Lake America, effective immediately.
While the president does have the authority to determine how the U.S. government refers to geographic landmarks, he can't force other countries to adopt the new name.
Golf brands Good, and Callaway are facing heavy criticism after one of their most recent ads depicts a male golfer pushing a female golfer to the ground.
The companies are under fire as critics say the commercial promotes violence towards women. The companies have since apologized and taken the advertisement down.
And lastly, today is Power Rangers Day.
So celebrate the 33-year-old series by watching your favorite season. Students interested in joining Be the Change Club should stop by Miss Sky's room and sign up.
Picture Day for underclassmen is next Wednesday, September 2nd.
And senior portraits will be on Tuesday, September 15th. Please see Miss Speech with any questions.
That's all for our main news.
Let's see what's popping with Bobcat sports and events.
What's up, Bobcats? I'm Riley.
And I'm Jacob.
And this is your Bobcat Sports News. Unfortunately, golf was rained out yesterday.
The golf meet is rescheduled for September 17th.
Tonight is game day. Our Radford Bobcats are hitting the road.
We'll be playing at George Wythe. The game starts at 7. Good luck, Bobcats.
Now it's time for lunch and birthdays.
Check back tomorrow for updates.
Signing off from the sports desk, I'm Riley.
And I'm Jacob.
Go Bobcats!
Today for lunch we're having crispy chicken sandwich, hot and spicy chicken sandwich, and Smucker's PB&J. Our sides include dill pickle chips, baked beans, tater tots, fruit, and of course, your choice of milk.
The Bobcat crew wishes a happy birthday to Janelis Gonzalez Araujo and Hayden Manduano. Also a happy birthday over the weekend to Aiden Terstegen.
That's it for today.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the Bobcast with all your favorite people.
Check us out on the socials to have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend.
Go Bobcats!
My favorite Mr. Hickam memory is that during first block, he and I would both let our classes go to the bathroom, and he was always determined to beat me out in the hall. And he would always get in my face, "I beat you, Andrew." So he loved competition on anything. So I'm really going to miss Cecil. He was a wonderful person.
My favorite memory with Cecil has to be just like the small little everyday moments. Every day I would go in there and fill my water bottle, and him and I would tease each other about who knows what. I'm going to miss those because it truly was one of the highlights of my day. I never thought I would be making this video, but to Cecil, you've had such a profound impact, not only on the students here, but on your fellow coworkers and teachers. And just thank you so much for being such a wonderful mentor to me and so many others. We'll miss you.
Some of my fondest memories of Mr. Hickam are just how cultured he was. He would always talk to me about his travels to New York and the shows he would see and the good steaks he would eat. And he would also talk to me about how he was a chess champion and just other things. One story he shared with me recently was about chess, and I was standing in the library next to the chessboard, and somehow the pieces had gotten out of place, and Mr. Hickam stopped and backed up and looked at the chessboard and said, "This is all wrong." And he proceeded to put the pieces in place where they needed to go. And then he told me that back in the day, he was a chess champion at Pulaski High School. So again, I just think he was a really knowledgeable and smart and funny person who really cared about Radford High School and people here.
So one of my favorite memories of Mr. Hickam is actually a few years ago. It was my first year teaching here, and I had hall duty just right out here in the East Wing, and Mr. Caro scared Mr. Hickam in the hallway. And I didn't know it at the time, but when Mr. Hickam got scared, like really jump scared, he would scream at the top of his lungs. And when Mr. Caro jumped out and at Mr. Hickam, he really screamed like a little girl. And it was so loud, and I was not expecting it, that I also got jump scared. And I learned that day never ever to scare Mr. Hickam.
All right, this is kind of hard, and hopefully this is kind of funny. My first memory of Mr. Hickam was he was late to my interview for being hired here, and I'm in Mr. Smith's office, and we're just talking about our teaching experiences and all those kinds of things, and all of a sudden we just hear somebody screaming going down the hallway. What is that smell? That is awful. And it's almost to the point of like cursing down the hallway kind of deal, but he's not. But it's just this boisterous, like whatever. He sits down, and I was like, hello, I'm Clark Ramsey. And he said, hello, I'm Cecil Hickam. And at that point I was just like, this was somebody that had kind of a demand for excellence. Even like when he was walking down, he did not want to smell something awful coming down the hallway, and it bothered him, and he was not afraid ever to share when something bothered him.
Memory of Hickam. Always coming to me asking to fix something. Just trying to tell him how to fix it, and he just didn't understand. It was just so funny. That's my favorite memory of Hickam.
My favorite memory of Mr. Hickam, the first time that I ever actually spoke to him, he approached me and questioned how a Subaru dealership would let someone under the age of 50 in there. So for context, we both drive a station wagon. Doesn't exactly look like this, but close enough. But that was my favorite memory of Mr. Hickam. He just couldn't believe that a younger person could go into a Subaru dealership. Miss man.
So my favorite Hickam memory was the day after I got engaged. Mr. Hickam came down the hall to see what all the screaming was about, and it was Spirit Day, and I was dressed up as an old lady, had my hair sprayed, and he's like, what's going on? And I hold up my ring, and he screams, and he's so excited, and after that he goes, I was gonna say because your costume is not that good. And that was Hickam.
What I remember about Mr. Hickam was the fact that he always asked about everyone in the families and how much he enjoyed hearing about our graduates and what they were up to. He just always had his concern for everybody, and we will miss him.
All right, so probably my favorite Mr. Hickam moment was when I had split lunch my junior year, and we were coming back from lunch, and we would always get back to class before he did, and oftentimes he would have his computer out and have everything up on the smart board, and we got back to class before he did, and we put sticky keys on his keyboard, so when he tried to sign in, he couldn't sign back into the class, and sign back into the smart board. So that was really funny. He was able to balance high expectations, but also have a little fun in the process.
My favorite Mr. Hickam memory, well, there's a bunch, but I really enjoyed seeing him get scared so easily all the time. Students could jump out and scare him very easily, and we were able to do it to him too. In the office and stuff, so that always made me laugh. His little high-pitched scream.
Okay. There are hundreds of memories that I could share over the past 11 years that I had the honor to work with Mr. Hickam. But my most favorite memory of him was in May of 2018. We did an outdoor pep rally as a student reward, and Mr. Hickam, myself, and Mrs. Nave dressed in cheerleading uniforms, and we cheered and danced along with the cheerleaders. Mr. Hickam probably wore that uniform better than the rest of us.